He's dead. Darvel's dreams are dead. And so is this channel. So anyway, let's dive into the Scottish Cup.
I'm going to say so Hearts' chances of making Hampden.
No, Hearts got a good chance of making Hampden. I reacted to the cup draw. Thoughts on your team getting Celtic? 3 words or less.
I believe I was laying in bed dying at that stage.
No, you're still doing that. Anyway, let's talk about it. We had the first game on Friday, Hamilton 0, Hearts 2. Hamilton sit at rock bottom of the championship. Not really surprised here that Hearts had fans, so we're going to move on to Saturday.
Well, it was a poor game, wasn't it? Like, Stephen Humphrey's good finish. Cammy Devlin, late goal.
Lovely jubbly.
But, yeah, just wasn't a game for the neutral, like.
We watched it, and I watched it as a neutral. Anyway, Ayr United 4, Elgin City 1. Ayr United have set up a massive game against Falkirk. The winner goes to Hampden. Big, massive game. Now, looking for. I'm actually glad a team that's in a lower division's getting a guaranteed spot at Hampden.
That's good for them. Get some a nice little payday.
Exactly.
Depends who will it be though. We don't know.
Don't know, but it'll be an interesting game to watch nonetheless. Dundee United 0, Killie 1. Killie set up a tie against Inverness, who beat Livingston 3-0. Livingston, who jobbed my bet out, fucking losing 3-0 at home to Inverness. I think that's a disgraceful.
I wasn't expecting that. Like,
I mean, we could talk about VAR and Davy Martindale, man. I mean, we gotta keep the lights on, so we turned VAR off. Well, did you fucking forget to put your players out in the pitch,
it's
Davey?
mad though, right? I'm the biggest fan of Scottish football, like, but it doesn't look good that a team that's sitting 4th in our top flight literally can't afford to use VAR in a game. You know, like seeing
it's not even funny, like, if you...
No, I've seen you actually think about it. It is a bit weird, like. Well, not weird. It just looks bad on the league.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't.
Could you imagine if Newcastle came out and said that we can't afford VAR? Like, I know they're backed by Saudi, but at the end of the day, it's the same principle, isn't it? But anyway, Livy crash out, and Inverness had fans, so did Kelly. That'll be an interesting game.
Hold on, one question here. See if you were making up the current league pyramid based on finances, a combination of, say, finances, and let's go with fan support. How high do Lily get up the 42 team pyramid?
Do they get into the 40s? Well, no, I mean, do they get into the 30s?
You don't think they've got bigger fan bases, more money than 2 teams in the pyramid league?
Well, I mean, I'd say they've got more money, but see, in terms of fans, like, they're definitely in the bottom half. Easily in the bottom half.
Do you think, like, an Elgin City have more fans than Livy?
Well, I don't know, but I'm saying they're in the bottom half,
yeah, but
therefore they're in number 21.
I don't think you'll ever really know, because, I mean, Livy are in the Premier League and their tendencies are shite. Now, it's alright us looking at these teams that are in the lower leagues. What would Ayr United, Elgin, what would they be bringing? Rafe Rovers?
Well, Livy,
if they
they're
were in the
newly
Premier
found,
League.
well, I say newly founded club. They've existed for, like, what, 27 years?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I think a lot of teams, League 1 and League 2, maybe not League 2, Championship and League 1, if you put them in the Premier League, they wouldn't be rocking up with that many less fans than Livy do. But
It is what it is,
no
though.
disrespect to Livy, I like Livy, I like Davy Martindale, but
Rafe Rovers 3, Motherwell 1. It got wee Hamill sacked. So, thoughts on this game? I think...
deservedly so.
Yeah, deservedly so. Guy was pissed.
I mean,
man.
it's crazy. We say...
Oh, fuck, there's the P40. Alright, Indian music aside, thoughts?
We what are we talking about here?
Rafe Rovers, Stevie Hamill.
Well, we said Motherwell would 100% go down at the start of the season, and then after Sligo Rovers, they made a couple of changes, brought in Stevie Hamill, and then they were sitting like 4th in the league after about 10 games, and we thought, fuck, Motherwell, surprise package. But now they haven't won since like the beginning of October, and St Johnstone have won more games at Fir Park this season than Motherwell have in the league, which just, I mean,
is an absolute abomination.
I mean, if that doesn't sum up how pish Motherwell are, then... So, you know what? Everyone that predicted Motherwell to go down at the start of the season looks like it might have been right after all. I think this is the correct decision, but I don't agree with it because they've sacked him in February after allowing him the entire January transfer window where he brought in 9 players. I mean, why wouldn't you get rid of him at the beginning of January, bring in a new manager, and allow him to make the changes he wants? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's been run very well. The fact that they've allowed Hamill to bring in all these players, and not much has changed since January and February. All right, you could argue this cup upset's a bit of a shocker, but I mean, still, from a league standpoint, they were shite in January and they've been shite in February. I just don't agree with it. I think they should have either gave him till the end of the season or get rid of him in January, in my opinion.
We see this far too many times, though. We just give managers not enough or too much, and it's like, well, why let him bring in his players in January just to get rid of him?
Yep.
Sucks. Celtic 5, St Mirren 1.
Kind of like going buying a new car and then setting it on fire. It's like
the Celtic fans did with 10 in a row was getting stopped.
Either you should have kept the fucking car or don't buy it in the first place. Once you buy it, you kind of have to...
That new car smell. Anyway, Celtic 5, St Mirren 1.
There's a smell at Motherwell, but it's not a new car.
Shite. And what's it, Celtic? Shite.
Same
shite. But they won 5-1, right? All got his first goal, but end of the day, it's...
Yeah, I'm going to stop bashing Celtic fans. I could pass away at any minute, like, and they'll have the last laugh, so... Great guys.
Ah, well.
Anyway, VAR screwed St Mirren. If you want to see the match review that I've done, then go check out on the channel. People saying that I'm being overly critical or being biased or whatever, but Gordon Strachan, former Celtic manager, came out after the match. He was on Plunder Street. He said it was extremely unfair. Nigel Kouassi, it was either Nigel Kouassi or Chris Lemo. Not too sure who it was. It was some black Scottish dude, right? They're both shite. Point being is, they also said it wasn't a penalty, so I'll take their word over a couple of keyboard warriors for Ireland that have never actually been to Ireland. So, aye, that's my thoughts on it.
Alright, that's him, buddy. That's him. Sat down and fucking... Aye, you know what? So it was actually a good game until they fixed it.
Ryan 118 always talks about Ireland and how he loves it and what his favourite counties are. Hey, you've never stepped fucking foot in a single county.
I love America.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like... I just think that's very fake. I mean, I like America, but I wouldn't start breaking it down by states. I would maybe go, well, you know what? But states are different. States are like many countries. How can he differentiate fucking counties in Ireland? It's all the same shit.
I know.
Alright, he could maybe argue.
Didn't he say his favourite one was Down?
Aye, in the north, as he calls it.
Aye.
AKA Northern Ireland.
County Down, it's majority Protestants and Unionists.
Although I've already said that
what's
you're
Ryan
Irish, you
118?
like, so I mean, I need
you need to reel that in.
I need to dig down, like.
Dig down.
Someone said they agreed with me. Tommy's Celtic talk. Surprise, he agreed. Right.
Anyway, who cares? Celtic are going to get pumped out by Hearts in the next round, and I can't wait. We can move to Sunday, though, and Rangers 3, Partick Thistle 2. What a game. Definitely tired the round. Easily tired the round. Had everything apart from a red card, which I'm surprised didn't happen because there was a few instances that should have been reds, in my opinion.
No, it annoys me. That Rangers penalty was never a penalty. Or the Partick Thistle one, I mean. But it's like, neither was the Rangers one. And it's like, Rangers fans will just totally gloss over the Partick Thistle one.
See, I didn't.
Well, you didn't, but like CJ Nova would make you believe that it wasn't. I mean, look at all the comments, like, oh, they don't even mention it. And it's the same like Nicky Clark 2 weeks ago. It's like, why can't you just be non-biased? And
they're both awful decisions. Like, I can't make a case for anyone being a penalty. I mean, with Tillman, it's like, initially, yes, it looks it, but when you go to VAR, it's like, well, it's nowhere near.
But, like, I just feel like with Old Firm fans, they never really, accept when they actually get the run of the green. It's always conspiracy against... Like, both sets of fans legit believe, well, most of them, that the league's against them.
I know, they're embarrassing.
Now, I did say, about the start of January, I said that Celtic, I thought, had a lot of decisions with VAR go against them. And I said that. I think they were lucky. But since January, since Cal McGregor came out and made that statement, they've had a shitload of decisions go for them.
Let's be real, right? They can say the league's against them, the SFA or whatever, right?
No, I never said the league's against them.
No, but they're saying that, right? Both sides are saying that, right? No, but let me get my point. You try to tell me that the SFA are completely Celtic fans or completely Rangers fans?
Well, no, because if they were, they could easily dictate who wins the title.
Yeah, and there's that many people at the top and just in it. It's fucking never going to happen. So people who think that are deluded.
See if the league was true. If the league was delusional.
Aye.
See if the league was truly against Celtic or truly against Rangers, they would never win the league. The amount of decisions that would go against you just wouldn't be able to make up.
Exactly.
So, I personally think they get more decisions than any other club, and that's my non-Old Firm hat on, but...
Enjoy your league titles, mate. But anyway, Darvel won.
All four of them.
Darvel 1, Falkirk 5. The Ars kind of collapsed after they conceded the third. Well, I mean, two very cheap goals to concede straight away. Well, 20 minutes in. They get one of the worst equalisers. They pull one back. It's awful. Goalie saves it into the back of his net. And then McGowan sent off 3 goals after this. Falkirk 5. I mean, does this not just sum up how bad the result was for Aberdeen?
Well, sure. I think as soon as Darvel beat Aberdeen the next game, they lost to like a team second bottom in their league anyway. So second bottom, 6th tier. And I'm not saying one loss defines you, like, but
that's it though. But that's it for the last 16 review. We'll be back with the quarterfinal review. I believe it is the weekend of the 11th of March.
Before we leave, I just want to say, I think if Robbie Nielsen made those comments that Cal McGregor made, he'd have got some sort of ban or fine or punishment. Like,
absolutely. You going to the Hearts Celtic game?
In my current state, no. We're lucky if I can fucking get downstairs to switch the TV on. But yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles.
That's how it
Check
crumbles.
out Son of Scotland 90, Son of Scotland TV for videos that just don't exist, but hopefully when I'm better, they will be there.
That's cheap
They will be
excuses. Fucking get them uploaded.
Like X-Pac, those vids will be there. I was there, man.
Upload it.